Probably not a great time to check to see whether we got everything, but I would assume that we got everything we need. Right, let's change this. Oh wait, we wanna... We're doing first Coldheart. How do we set up a new thing here then? We don't want the 56. Just open a new split. That's what we want to do. We do this and then save splits as. And now can we open... So we can do the solo. Okay, that's good. So we can do the Coldheart. Natural fractured chambers. Right, oh, it would have been good to have a vendor there. Right, let's make sure we got the right talents and sort out the keybinds. We want wild charge. Overgrowth, germination. Where have we put overgrowth before? Can't remember where we normally... Oh, we normally just put it on there. We won't need... Oh, overgrowth's already over there. This would be interesting to sort out in advance. Right. And then we need our macro. This would be the one. Right, make sure we equip the right trinket. Still have yet to get a good upgrade for this trinket. And we'll put on non-mastery boots. Oh, and we should probably do food, plaster and all that good stuff. Wait, this is Soulforges. We're going to do Soulforges second. I want to do Coldheart Intercity at first. What is my last weapon oil? Where is the weapon oil? Oh, here it is. But oh, I haven't changed Nia to speed. Right, so according to my book, at least, I haven't set up logs. My previous best is like 10.5 minutes for this. and this is where I need to like do what slash combat log? Is it? I think it's combat log. Yep. Okay. We'll probably knock through one immediately just to put time on the board. Unless it goes horribly disastrous and we die. But I don't think Coldheart is going to go too badly. Coldheart at one point was my best one, which was very surprising to me. Oh yeah, we got the beasts. Oh, these are pretty rubbish. We're not really going to have 3 characters, but hey, this at least means that we'll have a terrible starting point to begin with. And we got hit. You know, I'm thinking this may well be one that's worth... Can we jump off here? No. Man, why can't we... Why can't we jump off? Like, and then jump off and actually land on something else. Oh, we've just been to a dead end up here. Wow. Well, I think this may well be what... Will you guys stop dazing me? Come on. Seriously. Get a life, man. Okay, we should know that floor is pretty bad. And apparently, you know, these guys can just like teleport. Which, you know, makes them just as obnoxious as freaking Mortrigar. Well, after saying that, I don't think we'll just do a flat one. I think we'll definitely restart this one. So, good to know that this floor style here is really a no-go. At least we got Near's buff this time, you know. These were pretty bad as well. Of course, this beast of thin is going to make it that much harder to get a good power at the start, I think. Because I thought actually for the most part, Coldheart Intercity is not the worst on stealth detection mobs. Would have just needed to kill that mob, really, if we do that floor in future. But we can stick it on the first of the floors. And the near buff is really going to come in handy in Torghast Intercity. There is so much travelling. The question is, are we even going to get to the boss within what it spires? We should be able to sneak past here. This one up here we should also be able to sneak past. It's an ascendant at the end, which means no fear. That's good. This time we really want to try and avoid agents. Agents are pretty awful. Screen, are we gonna... I was gonna say, are we gonna turn into... Should I have gone the other way? Like, is this... I wonder what way is actually technically quicker. It's gotta be this way, right? Yeah, it's definitely this way. What we got at the top here? That's a guardian. Agent. Okay, so we need to make sure we save main.
You will never escape.
Or we just get feared, and we just get feared in this direction. You know, we could have got feared in the other direction.
It's too far away.
We could actually have jumping being something that our characters can do, but no, of course not. Oh, actually shapeshifting. Actually, that would have been good. I probably used that one too early. Should have lined it up with dash. We got a stunning boss at the end here. There. Yeah, I don't like that boss at the end. But these are good floors at least. Lots of stealth detection there apparently. Who have we got at the top here? Javelineer.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Now we... oh no. That's the wrong one. See, this is like... we're getting good directional floors here. No stealth detection mobs. I think the issue is just going to be the last boss. Like, that, the tree is so goddamn awful. And I think there's a pretty bad Gorm as well. It's the health buff, I think, that really hurts Coldheart into Citia. Probably try and get into the habit really of using the leap more. Okay, we got an ascendant, so no fear. Boy, hit hard there at the end.
I don't have a target.
I guess the fist does damage. Yeah, so this is the one where we've got to hit him hard, but then we also get stunned. So we need to make sure we don't get stunned during the fist.
I need to get closer.
Ah. Of course, still a stupid stun. Boss just takes up so much time. Apparently, we can't even outrange the crush.
I need to target something first.
Oh, hello. Hello, Tower Death Roach. Right, so 747 is our base point. Oh, we didn't use any potions there. And I really need to get into the habit of using these potions. Put them in the bag. And like sell other stuff that's in the bag. In fact, we can probably do that now, since we don't have to wait for Heart of the Wild to come back. So that boss took up like, what? About a minute and a half?
All goods and services for sale. Remember,
But I think I should have remembered it closer to the halfway point to have the have main ready. Oh no, I do have the food buff as well. Oh well, I have a whole list of pets to collect, and that Tower Death Roach was apparently right on the bottom of it, so we'll cross that off. So at least we come away tonight with what are times looking like for Torghast? Coldheart into City, we have 2 Druids at 723 and 729. And we just got 747. So I think, actually, looking at Coldheart into City right now, we are 12th after that run there. And that was not really that great a run. So we definitely got room to improve for sure, as we missed like two maims there. So what do we want to try and debt target-wise? I think it would be quite good if we could beat the other Druids. So that would be, what, 728? 2723. They got some better treacheries. Oh, they're both using Corain. Yeah. Alright, we need to grab... Oh, let's start... Let's check the buffs on this one and grab our buff for... our speed buff for Nia. Okay, that is a really good power. So we'll keep that power. We'll just kill this agent.
I'm out of range.
And then we'll go in and we'll really hope that we get some good, we get the same good floors that we had last time. Say with some really nice floors. I haven't looked at this floor. Oh, okay, you see through stealth. Right, okay, but as long as we can not get stuck on a wall.
You are hunted.
Excellent, we've dropped the threat. Oh, the agent, but that should be fine on the first floor actually. He's just gonna die to a... Crystal Strike but Frost. Yep, that's fine. Ah. Oh my god, it's this floor. Oh my word, this is not the floor we wanted.
It's too far. I need a target.
Well, the good news is at least it refreshes Nia's speed buff. That guy's fighting. There's an awful lot of combat going on up here. We have to go straight on, don't we? And avoid any damage. Looking good. Okay, I think we got a bit lucky on this floor, the fact that the second elite was in combat with someone.
It's not ready yet. I need to target something first.
Right, that's a good power. So we've had some bad flaws, but we've got through them fairly well. We've got a good power. We've got a bad boss. And we've got a bad power there. Yeah. I think we might just be taking a power from the next broker. Okay, we've got a good floor here.
Fae, bound in torment. Free
We can just
them,
make it past this stealth guy up
lest
here
they
without
be
pulling.
consumed by darkness. You are hunted. Be wary.
I wonder who's hunting us. Oh, that's an agent. An agent. At least it's one on there. At least it's one on this floor. Okay. Good power there. Oh, we haven't cleared our buffs. Shit. Shoot, 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 shoot. That was bad. Ooh,
I need to get closer.
It's probably a kill in the run. We didn't even get a near speed buff from that. Because the thing is bugged sometimes. We somehow got spotted by more rats for some like unknown frigging reason. Why the frick did more rats spot us? Seriously? This floor is just dead. How frigging awful was this?
I'm out of range.
How to kill a run in a couple of floors.
I don't have a target.
And some friggin' shoddy powers. Like, the first power was good. Every other power since then has been utterly shoddy.
Everything is negotiable.
It's too far away. Still recharging. I need a target.
Well, that's a new PB. Then that gets us into the top 10. But boy, was that a bit poopy. Oh, I didn't. Oh my word, I didn't use any potions again. Why am I so bad at using potions? It's actually just a thing I'm absolutely bad at using. I need to get better at using potions. I really do. Yeah, I think they no, they just need to go on the action bar. Like, they just... Oh my word, I just need to put the potions somewhere. But I honestly think Coldheart Intercitia is one that could really play to our strengths. Like we have, we're just gonna go through here and check until we get good powers, and get the Nia buff while we wait for Heart of the Wild. I think we can probably do better power than that. Oh wait, but we have to clear the floor, don't we? Or maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just keep it, considering we have the few options. It's not a terrible one. No, quite. Well, I felt I needed to do it there.
I need to get closer.
Go in there, and this time we'll wait until closer to the time for there. But yeah, Coldheart Intercitia really plays to our strength. We don't have Shadow Meld, which is what a lot of, I suppose, the other Druids here have poured. They're going with Karain. I really think Nia is better, for sure. The Born of the Wild conduit is frankly useless in Torghast, as Heart of the Wild just lets reset anyway. And that one there was like just some pretty poor floors. But I think we actually played it all right. Okay, let's kill a mob.
A child of Bastion, undeserving of such a fate. Lead them into light.
Right, to me we get good floor. I didn't realise changing the runs here. That's not what we want. Potion goes there. Put them back in their bag there. Right. No bad first floor. We had to stop and kill 2 mobs there. If we could avoid killing any mobs like we did in the first one, that would be doing a really good floor. We also wasted a bit of time because I forgot to remove my stacks. Right, this is an alright floor, I think. Is it? Yeah, I think this tends to be normally alright.
A lost fae, bound in torment. Free them, lest lest they be consumed by darkness.
I'm just assuming that I'm going to end up actually dropping combat, which I did. Wait, we lost. Oh, because we went to combat. Damn it.
Target something first.
Not good powers, I don't think.
You
And always the
are
worrying
hunted.
bit.
Be wary.
Oh, there were 2 elites there. All this entering combat is really losing my near buff. We're getting through without combat, but we're losing the near buff to it. No agent though.
I'm out of range.
Guess I want to go through. Oh, what? Man, no, come on. Seriously? What was that? What was that? That was utter garbage. I mean, I don't think it was going too well anyway, the run. There's some pretty long flaws. We'd lost the near buff twice due to getting in combat with stealth ones, but that was just... What was friggin' that? Come on. We were friggin' on the edge, and the wall just decided not to let us back on. Instead it decided to push us off. Okay, good power. Let's grab our buff. Good thing is that it happened on a test floor. Okay, so really make sure that we use dash on that one, so that when we do get up there, we can use the blink if need be. If that's going to be one of the flaws that we have.
A child of Bastion, undeserving of such a fate. Lead them into light.
Nice first floor. Quicker we use the convoke, the better. Agent would have been nice to hopefully reduce the chance of us fighting more agents, but we take what we can get.
I need a target.
No, these are absolutely awful. What is this floor? This is a straight line.
You are hunted. Be wary.
Well, what's up here? Can we skip this one? Looks like we can.
Don't have a target.
Okay, good power. Bit curious as to why we didn't get Nia's buff there, though. Like, we didn't actually re-enter combat, so we should have got Nia's buff. Right, we've got the Gorm dude. What have we got here? Well, Mastery, no. Actually, I've never tried using one of the, what are they called? The harnesses. Can we stealth in the harness? Well, we didn't have Nia's buff anyway, so that's fine. Need to cut that corner better though. Oh, a bit of a shame this one actually came here. Otherwise, we could have used Soul Shape to get there. But it did not. Man, we are just getting some like really bad powers. Definitely should try and use Feral Charge here though. I need to be a lot better at using it.
Bound in torment. Free them, lest they be consumed by darkness.
Should we do actually dodge the stealth guy? Right, there's Ascendant.
I'm out of range.
And our Ascendants are the ones that can hit pretty rough. Now, can we get a really good power from here? That would be like just the final power. Get a really nice one. Yeah, can we go through? Thank you. Wow, like seriously, taking a while to go through that door. least the flicker one is buff good here. This is one stop, not got any stuns. Wow, could we actually generate any less combo points?
I can't use that item yet.
This looks like it's probably going to be sub 7 though. Very nice run. Weird combination of powers, though. It's just the flicker one actually, like, just the speed it gained towards the end was... Oh, I forgot to use potion again! Why am I so bad at this game? Why am I so bad at this game? So that puts us best Resto Druid. Pretty good. I think we, you know, nice dominance there. Really good time. Really happy with that one. Definitely think we can go lower because we've got to use the potion again. And there are definitely some rooms for powers. I need to check one of the harnesses. And I think I just need to, like, take a harness on another run. And I should save these. I think I just need to take a harness on one run and just test whether it can stealth or how it works with in stealth, prow and forms. But in front of us we got, I mean, admittedly, 2 lower geared demon hunters, both at 647. So I'm sure we can make up the 6 seconds and sneak into 4th. The highest item level non-demon hunter. Oh, the for our item level, the highest non-demon hunter. Right, let's go check in on our powers. I've really enjoyed the Coldheart Intercity actually. It's a very calm and relaxing one. I don't feel like there's as much RNG, just there's far less stealth detection ones. The Soulforges, I think, it's going to be bleh. No one doesn't like Soulforges. These are pretty terrible. I think what we'll do is we'll actually, I mean, it's not terrible, but I should practice staying out of combat here. That's what we'll do. I'd like to really practice staying close to the edges. Yeah, so on that one there, if we stay close to it, we can avoid aggroing. And that's, like, obviously a big deal with Naya's buff. Naya's, not Nia's. Why do I... I've said Nia loads tonight. It's Naya. I'm as bad at Naya's name as I am at potions. It's just top 10 things that carry can't do. Number 1, use potions. Number 2, say Naya. Don't mind me, Mr. Coldheart person. I am just here to get some different starting powers and to get Naya's buff from you. Man, you take so long to die without the hot convoke. Wait, I just realised that I took the convoke buff. I really don't think I'm offered that often in these speed runs. That would be really good, or it would be exceptionally terrible. I don't know which one. I think it would be good if I was actually a good player, but I'm not, so... Right, you run. Okay. Nice. And we will play... two of them. I think I'm at the stage, especially since I really don't want to do Soulforges. I might just try and focus on getting the good Torghast into City today. But I'll do a Soulforge one towards the end. But nice power. Those two elites blocking the way there. If it's one, you can get round it without aggroing. But I don't want to waste Naya's buff. He says as he immediately ran out and basically let Naya's buff expire because he should have gone in and killed a mob and stayed in there until Dash's cooldown had expired. Because we're bad at this game. Which I'm told is something that I shouldn't say on YouTube. It's probably not a good idea to say that I'm bad at this game. Wait, why are we killing this guy already? Dash is not off cooldown. And again, like Naya's buff just I think it's the ranged people. I think the ranged people just remove Naya's buff if they have a projectile in the air. Which is pretty annoying, because like I don't want to lose Naya's buff because of some guy that was dead but didn't realise that he was dead yet. Right, do we have better first floor this time? Thank you very much, good sirs. It's this floor. It's the practice floor, where we find out how good I am at avoiding stealth detection mobs. U-turn 1 complete. U-turn 2 complete. U-turn 3 complete. Can we make it 4 for 4? Yes, we can. How clear of mobs is this pathway? Looks pretty clear, looks pretty clear. We have an agent at the end. That is to poop. No one likes agents.
Don't have a target.
And that... oh no. I always think that this shapeshifting one is bad, but it's actually a lot better than I give it credit for. Right, I think this floor is good.
In torment. Free them. lest they be consumed by
Those dries are not an issue. Assuming we don't. Ew, AoE mobs up ahead. Number 3 things that carry is bad at. Remembering to use Feral Charge as often as possible to increase movement speed. What we got here? And Ascended. In fact, I really have no idea which ones I actually prefer here. I think the Ascended just take a bit longer to die, so I think the Javelin is probably better. And while I do hate the fact that I have to stun the agents, if I do actually remember to stun them, I actually think the agents are fine. No, buff, but armor power, thank you. Ooh, proc. A proc. Right, let's not fall off this time. We've got the bad boss. Bad boss, bad boss. Stupid boss, stupid boss. Well, we don't have frost, so we'll take that. Not a terrible floor either. If we can have a good last floor, we can make up for the fact that it's a bad final boss. What have we got up here? Javelin air. And we probably want to save on to Dark Flight.
I need to get closer.
Okay, we've actually got some fair powers here. I've just realised frost damage decreased, and we have the frost. Whoops, I've forgotten that we got a proc. Okay, this is not a recognisable flaw for me. Oh, and because it was a Javelineer, we lost Naya's buff. Or Naya didn't give us a buff, whatever. Man, I feel so slow without Naya's buff.
I'm out of range.
These flatteries are actually pretty good if I remember to use them.
You are hunted. Be wary.
We've got an Ascendant. That's probably not ideal. That was a weird well, we'll grab some speed from Soul Shape. But we'll make sure to use our potion. And we'll make sure that we also remember to use We interrupt her. Oh, we matey, I need you to heal yourself. Thank you. How are we not getting stunned? I should not have picked that. This boss is so bad.
They don't have a target.
This combination was pretty rough. Or was it? I don't know how often it procced. Oh, I didn't even finish the timer. Oh well. Yeah, let's have a look at logs for that one. Like, why did I not get summoned? What's Crush's description, I wonder? How can we find out Crush's description? Crush. Stuns an enemy, rendering it unable to move or attack for 2 seconds, inflicts physical damage to an enemy. So why was I not stunned? This doesn't prevent me from getting stunned. Did I just dodge? You cast Crush 5 times and it hit 3 times. It just missed 40% of the time, but how did it miss? It's Elder Long Branch. Who's put anything about Crush? This has outranged Crush. I didn't. That's really weird. But I think I think that boss is just gonna kill the run. I think getting that boss last is just too bad. Let's see what we get before we pop another flask and think. I think we can just instantly lose the run if we get that boss last. It's not just designed for a healer to do it. I think it. What bosses has Coldheart Intercity even got? there's the Orbit Breaker. Right, let's make sure we grab our Naya buff.
I need to get closer.
Oh look, 2 Javelineers. We didn't lose it there. Yeah, I wonder who else. Torghast Intercity must have other bosses besides those 2. But they just waste so much time having to hit them at the start.
You are hunted. Be wary. A lost fae, bound in torment. Free them, lest they be consumed.
Nice floor.
By
Scary, but nice floor.
It's too far away. I need a target.
Maybe it's those guys landing that ruins it sometimes.
a child of Bastion, undeserving of such a fate. Lead them.
I'm out of range.
So we want to make sure we go right here. If in doubt, go for the phylacteries or whatever they're called, the vases. Don't you dare, more rats, I know what you're like.
I need to get closer.
Not quite sure how I wasn't spotted by those. Man, this floor is long. And we finish up with an agent on the worst floor. Or on floor 2.
Behold, true despair.
Oh well, we'll see what the last boss is. Whether we want to continue this one. Let's give it a go. I haven't seen this one, last boss. And we've got a good power. Good power early on. Ish. Just want, really wanted a quick floor here, just to get it out.
It's too far away.
Quick floor to get Heart of the Wild going. As soon, not Heart of the Wild, Convoke. Wonder what I can look at doing better here. Yes, that saves time. That's better. No stealth detection
I'm
mobs.
out of range.
And an agent, but he can die quickly, so that's fine.
I need to get closer. Don't have a target.
Oh, okay, channeling Convoke. It's not the most amazing. I recall this floor being quite bad. We have no speed boost for it. Yeah. 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 For Christ, come on, stop with the dazing. No. Man, what a freaking last floor! Come on! That floor is freaking ridiculous! Oh my, like... Why can the two not, for once in a lifetime, line up? Like, why can't we get good towers and good floors? Literally, like, 3 other floors there. 3 other floors we hadn't done, and we couldn't, and we had to get one of the 2, like, horrible ones. Utterly, like, we roll a dice there, 3 times out of 4, we're absolutely fine, we've got a brilliant time. Right, I don't want this power, and let's reset the cooldown of Heart of the Wild. Just, oh my word, it's just so frustrating. That's all it had to do, is just once. It just, one more time. I lost the end at the run. Like, even had a good boss. It was going to be a brilliant run. And it, to be honest, if we hadn't even died. Like, the floor was awful. But if we hadn't died on that last one, which we shouldn't have done. The dude was, like, so close to death anyway. But if it had come on floor 5... If it had come on floor 4, it would have been so much better. We should have convoked it, and we would have been able to get past it. It's literally just because we were on floor 5. It was just the worst possible combination of everything. Instantly dead run. But I think that's what it's going to be like with the boss now. Look, I mean, some of these would have been nice if those would have been the next ones that we would have had. I don't know. But we so rarely get that amazing power. So if I have it wasted, feels pretty distrusting. But we can do better. It's possible. We missed out on a lot of good floors that run. And that's really is Coldheart Intercity's biggest issue. I think, apart from apparently 2 bosses are pretty rubbish. Like, stealth detection annoyance mobs are not... They're way not as bad as other bosses, as other places. Like, there's no dogs. The only stealth detection mobs are the elites, but... No DPS powers. I think this probably just kills off. I think we probably just maybe restart on this one here.
A lost
This floor is
bound in torment. Free them, lest they be consumed by darkness.
Oh, we actually avoided the... I'm not quite sure how we avoided the attack there. I think we just need to... Oh, wait, what? We can go there. That's interesting. I think we just reset the run now. Shame. Good first power, but... Seriously? Like... We can't get... There's no way back up? So basically, we got two floors that are absolute no-goes. Apparently. At least I know in that floor not to even bother going up. Forgot what the other one was. Oh, it was the where it splits off at the end. That one's dependent on the mobs. That one, but that one, like, there's always mobs walking down. These are bad as well. And I have to go so long in order to... so long just to reset the first power? Let's just do a run with the power. Grab Naya's buff.
Out of range.
Like, maybe we can make up make up for it with other powers. But we can do better than 652. We really need to bring this time down. Oh, well, this one apparently they're fighting each other. So apparently if these guys are fighting each other, we have a chance on this floor. Apart from there's a guy that's just walking. Unless we can sprint past him. Nope, because apparently he can hit us from nowhere close. I should have just gone to the end and done the one. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, look, we're feared. Like, I wanted to get to the end anyway to do the thing, so I don't know why. Let's just kill off everything. Bothered with this garbage. Oh, especially since the guy literally got himself engaged in combat anyway. Like... oh, I see, it's just be able to don us. I say that wouldn't be an issue normally. So this one is fine if there's combat going on, but if there's no combat going on, this floor is an absolute no-go. I'm not worried about time anymore. Give me my floor 1 refresh, please. Oh well, these powers were pretty awful anyway. So I don't think it really matters that much. And apparently we just didn't get Naya's buff again, because that's a thing.
It's too far away.
Right. We've got like 9 different floor tiles. Why did I sprint? This floor is no. I freaking know this. We had a waste of sprint. It might be worth going in to reset the power while we wait for sprint.
A child of Bastion, undeserving of such a fate. Lead them into light.
I mean, like, I assume this one's not. It's just like a 4-second. I don't know how often we spend in Convoke. Like, it'll kill the Ascendant quick. And if we weren't just resetting dash, I would take it. But this Beasts event is really limiting the powers at the start.
I need to target something first.
Wow, apparently we got 2 of them. Surprising, I don't know whether I knew it was stacked to 2. Oh well, that's you know, that's something to know. We have a attempt that gore awful Torghast twisting forward was one. Right, really need to make sure we don't just stupidly sprint right at the start. We know we're going to get this dash. Sorry, we know we're going to get a chance to dash, and dash will expire. Dash will always expire.
Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
Oh no, we're going to be seen. Seen twice. Not too bad though.
Don't have a target.
See, we just don't use these ones enough. Pretty bad ones. Oh no, this is a floor we very rarely see. I think I've only seen this one like once tonight.
Hunted. Be wary.
But so yeah, there's some really good options for floors in Coldheart Intercitia, and there's some really bad ones. One of the biggest differences, I think.
I need to get closer.
True despair.
Well, 2 agents in a row actually. That's pretty unlucky.
I need a target.
Okay, we got the immunity. That gives us some leeway on our floors. Because none of these are DPS ones, so we got the medium boss. I can't remember, was this the one that I said was awful?
Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
This floor doesn't look bad. Immunity was ended up going to be a bit meh, because we didn't end up getting a... Okay, but we did get that one.
You are hunted. Be wary.
I love the fact that we're actually still in Prowl, because we weren't, because we didn't take damage.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Right, one good floor, please. This is not really what I was after. I thought there were some phylacteries there. Is any sprint timer cooldown?
It's too far away.
Another agent and a bad floor. Well, we're buffing up Shred at least. Don't think we're going to be able to do this die. We should well do though. No. Close. Close. Just a combination of bad. We got the immunity power. That ended up being pretty pointless. As like we lost a bit of speed there when we didn't need to. Like I don't know why it's coming up with it says temporarily that it's a PB when it's not. But let's go check out the next check out the next powers. Okay, good power. Let's go grab Nia's buff when we are closer to Heart of the Wild resetting. So I think there we just we missed out on one of the key short ones. I think some were just a bit long. I think our record probably had the 50% damage power, and we've not found that one at the start at all, apart from the one that we actually got a good time on it. I swear the other power never spawns at the start. It's just clearly not wired in to be one of the ones that's eligible to be given as the first power. Have a look at the log and see what damage are we actually doing with our dots. That last one had 2. What is our damage breakdown? So, Rake, Moonfire, and Rip make up about 40% of our damage. Shred was buffed up there quite nicely. Shred actually does a fair bit. Yeah, I think that power could well be one of the strongest DPS ones. I may well have undervalued it. Compared to the others, Sunfire doesn't do that much, right? Is the thing to let Sunfire expire and just cast Sunfire only when we're going to be in humanoid form? Because melee did more damage than Sunfire. But surely for that window, it's worth dropping out. But I wonder whether it's worth looking at about not dropping out of cat form. We just focus on the Moonfire refresh, and the Sunfire comes at the same time. Normally, we swap to Sunfire, and then we'll just Moonfire while we're there. I wonder whether the play is to let the Sunfire expire and just focus on getting the pandemic window for Moonfire. So that one was a ranged projectile though. And we didn't lose. Oh, we did lose it. Why? Oh, because we got the other elemental energy. Maybe it's if. Maybe it only works if we're the ones that kill it. Let's try. If we get that one that buffs up the Moonfire, we just drop. We just limit Sunfire in the rotation. I mean, I don't imagine it's going to make the hugest of differences, but. Hey, good thing we didn't immediately jump off or use dash. Wait, this is not even a good floor either. This is the terrible floor that I've just wasted dash on. I really should stop using dashes early on these floors, because no floor is gonna like. Every floor results in just plain old boring movement because they're so short. Because they're so long. So I don't need to use dash at the start. I can wait until I know what floor it is. We're just wasting time if I do it like this. Right, let's grab Naya's buff, or at least we'll kill that. Wait until dashes. How long do we think it takes to go out and go back in again? We kill you at. We start killing you at 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I think. And in fact, let's bring you closer to the door, mate. Yeah, so we always just use another ability first, actually. We could use dash last. That's probably actually the smarter idea. That, since dash resets, we don't have to do it. Yeah, that's a little thing I've just thought about. Dash should be the last one used, as its cooldown just gets reduced anyway.
Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
So this way we have a much better chance of having Dark Flight or Stampeding Roar being up
You are hunted.
2 floors in a row.
Be wary.
Right, Agent Numero Uno. And we've just flat out forgot to use Rick. Oh well, it's time to play the dodging game. Or the like Mario Kart or whatever you have to go close to the corners for. Oh, there's so many elites. More rats! No! They're just so close, more rat. I'm just wondering whether any of these are going to be available to.
I'm out of range.
Interesting choice that the Morat decided to see us there. Also a bit of a shame it's on the section floor. That's why did we stop moving? I also just realised we weren't timing this. Which means I have absolutely no idea how we are doing. Which means... we'll have to find out on Warcraft Logs. So this will be a really interesting run. It's medium boss, not the boss that we would just hard reset on. I mean, all of these are a bit blare. Pretty long floor. Man, this is really weird not knowing the time. Can't believe I forgot to start it. I think we only get one more feral charge. I cut that way too close to the mob.
I need to get closer.
I forgot to use Rip again. Oh my god. Why did I forget to use Rip again? Can't just die. You're already dead. Interesting. No elite there at all. Very unusual. Must remember not to bother to refreshing the... It's on fire.
I need a target.
Okay, so we've got some powerful powers, I think. Yep, they're all DPS based. The cooldown reset one, I suppose 20 seconds may have saved us a bit of time.
Far away.
Oh, we've got a freaking potion. Alright, okay. Time to find out from logs what that one was. It felt good. It felt good. There's not too much that I was necessarily disappointed in. $6.46. Ooh, fourth place, and I didn't record the timer. Typical, typical. Oh, that is blooming typical. Well, the PB here is going to say 6:52, but it's 6:46. But it's not going to think it on speedrun thing. Or can I change my PB? Can I edit this? Or can I just put in a 6:46, like 65, or 95? Nah, I really shouldn't. We can do better. Though probably not tonight. I think I'm pretty happy with Coldheart to sit here tonight. So we'll make sure we put a Soulforges on the board. But yeah, I'm really happy. Really sad that we didn't get a better one there, but I think that's the only one that we're on the top 10 for. Oh yeah, because we didn't record our upper reaches would be on there if not upper reaches. Yeah, our upper reaches would have been on there if I'd actually been logging the thing. So what we're looking at Soulforges. So we ideally want under 7 minutes is what we're looking for Soulforges. Just edit this. Not sure too much on the Soulforges. Let's go in and get our kill. I think it's we're going to be dodging stealth mobs. Is I think the key in Soulforges. We'll be looking for a sub 7 minute. What have we got? Previous best in Soulforges. It's 8:30. So we actually have pretty bad experience in Soulforge. But that was a while ago, I think. Just make sure we put one run on the board for Soulforges. Plus make sure I actually have done a Soulforges this week. So just like I said last time, that I would definitely make sure I put one on the board. Immediately deadly stealth detection mob who...
You are hunted. Be wary.
And we immediately see the joys of the Soulforges. That's just immediately just about that went the wrong way. Now how long do we... Let's have a look at the maps for the Soulforges. So we have a pretty circular map. That'll be a boss floor. That'll be a boss floor. Very good map, that one there then. So we got a straight line. A curved corridor that goes to a spiral, that's not bad. Very short. 2 lava pits. Is this the floor that I came in on? That's got a dead end there. So that's one where... get to the end, we want to go south, I guess. That's similar to the first floor. So... looks like a crisscross floor, which doesn't really matter what direction you go in. And then some giant spiral that will be going... Actually, so the floors themselves don't look the worst. Should grab Naya's buff again. Plus we need to change this, actually.
Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
So we want to edit these. This is Soulforges. Oh. Oh, okay, we can just get Naya's buff from that. What? And then we don't get Naya's buff from that. That's weird. Why do, maybe it's the fact they're giving us Phantasm? We're in combat with those now, aren't we? Yep. Freaking pretty. All I wanted was Naya's buff. That's all we wanted. So actually most of the floors look good. We just have to be wary of dogs. So most of the floors are on the shorter side. Which probably means we try and sprint through. This one I think is one of those ones where all roads lead.
I'm out of range.
I think the masters aren't the healers, are they? I know one of these guys can heal, but evidently it's not the masters.
Closer.
Looks like a pretty good floor.
You are hunted. Be wary.
Again, like, how are you reaching us, dude? You're not in melee range of us. Would I have gone the other way? Was there a way of avoiding that guy? We are actually dead here. We need to see whether I should have avoided that guy. Okay. Would the lava have been viable? Lava doesn't breach us out. Oh, but that guy's saw through stealth. Ah, we need to do this, otherwise we aren't gonna. So we just have to flat out make sure we just do a run where we kill the stuff that. Again, like, how on earth have those guys over there aggroed us? We're not anywhere close to them. What is with this game? About stuff like being able to aggro or melee when there's nothing, like, when you're not close to them. So these ones here, we can get off the rip. And this is the flame tenders, so it's the flame tenders that heal. We'll be in bad powers anyway. Alright, regardless of what happens, we've got to do the next floor. And then this will be our last one. Damn, Soulforges is so. Those dogs, they're just freaking remove the dogs. The elites seeing through stealth is just downright stupid. If someone wants to stealth through, let them stealth through. Like, it's the lack of powers, right, that's going to do people in anyway. This one just a straightforward stealth. Dude, seriously, I'm not close enough to you to aggro. Like, seriously, what was that? What is this aggro radius? This is fourth. What? This is just disgraceful.
I need to get closer.
Interesting, those guys don't see through stealth. What are these? Thank you. May I take some other powers? I think this is the way I need to go. No, it's closed off. 50-50, failed. So sucky. Soulforges, you suck. Like, your flaws in paper, on paper, should be good. But they're really not.
Too far away.
You are hunted. Be wary. Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
Yeah, and I have to kill one of these because one of those is a flame tender. It's another combination that makes this place bad. That's a master, so that's good. I've forgotten what even time we want to do here, but this is pretty awful timing. And like these powers are just awful. Like this has just been a disgraceful run. And I know that Soulforges breaks you out of stealth with its fire. And apparently breaks us out of stealth permanently because we got freaking hit by a we have to fight all of these freaking douchebags.
You are hunted. Be wary.
Finally, look, a DPS power. It only took us. Okay, maybe not as long as I'm complaining about. But what's this one like? Oh, lots of more rats. So this win doesn't look too. This floor doesn't look too bad. And another master, which means we don't have to worry about the healing.
I need a target.
Let us through the door. Let us through the door. Thank you. All of these are terrible again. I've never seen so many non-DPS powers in my life. do use a potion on this run.
It's too far away.
Right. 725.88. We need to make sure we set that as our best time. Right, how did that lend us on Soulforges? Probably pretty bad. 13. There. I mean, and what are we how are we actually doing on across the whole board? On when can we get to our actual characters themselves? Where can we see? Can we see all of our Torghast, Soulforges, all bosses? Does this show us? Right, so we haven't put in a time for the Mortrigger time. The Mortrigger time is terrible. Fracture Chambers. And Strollder's Halls are just 60%. We haven't done Upper Reach is the only one we haven't done, which we would do pretty well whenever it comes around again and we actually remember to wonder why it says best percentage is 1% for Soulforges. Is it just not updated for the most recent one? I don't know. Alright, let's add the time there and we'll call it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'm very happy with the Coldheart time. Very happy with the Coldheart time. So that's what I'll take away from this, even though I didn't record the time. But at least we got it on logs, so it happened. Yeah. And I'll see you next speedrun Saturday.